What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy Indy Uchiha, and you know if I'm here on behalf of A+ Opinions. And I had to step outside for this one, man, because I know I'm a little bit behind, but we're guaranteed to catch up. So I want to talk about The Flash, Season 8, Episode 7, Lockdown, which I feel was one of the best performances I've seen from the young lady who plays Kramer, you know what I'm saying, in a long time. Now, we know from previous episodes that she kind of wants a direct line to Flash, and we kind of find out that's because she wants the Flash to be able to help her deal with her metahuman abilities because she doesn't feel like she can control them. She even says something about when she was at Jitters and she ordered a coffee, and then she was next to some meta, triggered her powers, and then like the coffee started to boil over, and how she might have started a fire or hurt somebody. So she keeps everybody protected. I really love the fact that ever since coming forth with her being a meta, or find out how she being a meta, everything that she's going through in order to try to make sure that metas get a fair shake what's going on. I just want to let y'all I'm just in awe of this porch and all that beautiful scenery in the background. You know what I'm saying? I want to step out of the normal situation and try to give y'all something a little bit different now that I relocated. You feel me? But I digress. Let's get into what actually happened. You end up having Goldface, who wants to steal the metahuman bullets that they will use to take away the abilities of the metahumans when they're used on them, right? So Kramer, nobody knows this because Kramer comes forward with this, you know what I'm saying, towards the end of the episode. Nobody knows that Kramer already sent them to Argus, but it's basically said that they're there at, you know what I'm saying, CCPD. So Goldface breaks in. He has like this totally cool kind of plan where he breaks in, shuts everything down, handcuffs everybody with collars that stop their metahuman abilities, but also are tied to bombs that he could trigger because, you know, his gold powers, he can do things with gold. So he has gold thing in the trigger, boom, and they blow up. He demonstrates, it shows what goes on. But the way that Kramer's powers fluctuate, it makes her collars like kind of turn off or whatever. So they end up distracting Goldface, like getting away a little bit, and he's walking around looking for him. At the same time, Barry's trying to figure out a way that he can get this collar off in order to be able to save the day, right? So when she finds out how Kramer's powers actually work, and they come up with a plan to have her, because only for 30-second spurts does her power work, to, in that 30 seconds, try to take down Goldface, right? Because if she has his powers and she's using better than he does, you know what I'm saying, she can stop him from being able to do what he wants to do in order to kill people. But it's crazy. I love the way that he threatened, and he's doing this all for love. That's what gets me. You know, they got the love songs playing in the background on his phone and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. But one of the things that I really liked about this episode was the way that it showed how Kramer was for the rights of everyone, and how she didn't want nobody else to die on her account like they did when, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, you know, the last season when everything was going on, how all them people died that she was out in the field with, and she doesn't want that to happen. She's willing to die to keep people safe, but she doesn't want anybody else to die because of a decision or a mistake that she made. So Goldface starts to threaten to start killing people, and man, Kramer comes out there, does her thing. Goldface wraps the gold chain around the little belt thing that he wears around her. She activates, and it's like a tug-of-war thing going on. At the same time, Barry's so leveled up that he figures out that he could just snap the collar off and outrun the explosion, which he does, and that's how they end up taking down Goldface. One of the things that I really liked about this episode, to be totally honest with you, was the fact that you got to see the detective that was in Kramer herself, because she ended up being able to deduce that who the Flash was just by the fact of understanding that it was only Barry Allen down there in the explosion. In fact, he was able to outrun that, and the only way to be able to do that is be the Flash. Because even when Barry came to and was talking to Kramer about how she was able to do everything and you know what I'm saying, be successful, she had already put together that he was the Flash, so he was able to reveal his identity to her and ended up giving her one of those signal things in order to be able to call him and communicate him when he needs him. So now they have another in at the CCPD, just like they did when his father-in-law, you know what I'm saying, was there. So I'm interested in seeing how, especially when we don't know if next season is going to be the last season of Flash, how much more involved Kramer actually gets in what's going on. It's a beautiful thing You know what I'm saying? Especially that suit with them gold boots. Them gold boots and that gold belt pop on that Flash suit. You know what I'm saying? But the dude that came back and redid his role as Goldface has always been one of my favorite villains on the show. It's just the charisma and everything that he has when he does it. The seriousness yet funniness, just it's a different pace from what we get from most villains who are just trying to kill Barry and everything like that. Because his whole thing, I just love the whole theme of him just doing it in the name of love, because his boo-boo wanted him to do it, so he was going to do it. I always find that interesting with characters like that, because it just seems so, it's so relatable, you know what I'm saying, and what goes on, man. We do a lot in the name of love, you know what I'm saying. I just moved to Wisconsin, you know, like it's crazy what goes on, man. Mr. Indiana is now Mr. Green Bay. But nah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for getting so behind on these Flash things, but I love this A+, this Hero Report fan base that you guys got coming. Y'all come join us every Sunday. When they come, y'all join us and with us on every endeavor that we go through. And me, top notch, I really appreciate everything you guys do. When I ask you to go stream my music. When we ask you to subscribe, like, and share, you guys do that. But we're trying to build the community, make it bigger and better, just like when it was A+ Opinions. So make sure you tell your friends and family the content they can find here. If your friends are into nerdy geek pop culture, if they like the Flash, if they like the CW shows, if they like the DC and Marvel movies, you know, tell them to go ahead and subscribe and check out some of the content and see if they like it. We're trying to grow this community into something big. We got a Discord you guys can join. We got new reviews coming. You know what I'm saying? You got Adam, who's going to do the Moon Knight review, which is up right now. The first episode of the Moon Knight review, you guys can check that out. You got the second episode of the Halo dropping tomorrow. You got more Flash reviews dropping tomorrow. We got WrestleMania predictions coming, plus the our thoughts on WrestleMania night 1 and 2. I mean, it's a lot of content coming for you guys. This episode of The Flash was a good pace coming after 6. I got the reviews for 7 and 8 and 9 coming, man. And I had to watch 9 twice. I love the introduction and stuff they're doing. 8 was really good. I love what they're doing with the characters like Chester and Allegra. The different stuff they're doing with Caitlin Snow. Killer Frost actually getting more screen time, and just the iffiness between Barry and Iris's relationship, you know, is making for, to me, and this is my A+ opinion, very good television to watch, to keep me enthralled in what's going on. It doesn't feel like the same old stick like some seasons have, or one season feels like it's a copy and paste of the last season. This feels like it's something different. It feels like it's something new and fresh, and I'm looking forward to sharing the rest of this season with you guys. So put what you thought about this episode of Lockdown Season 8, Episode 7 Lockdown in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know every time we post some new content. And until next time, as always, stay in tune, stay blessed, keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indy out.